happens here. It looks like we're about ready to go. There we are. Once again, if you're just now joining us for this, number one, go back and watch game one because But number two, we start with wood sword. There's no cave shuffle. There's just dungeon shuffle and enemy shuffle as we find Paul voices on the overworld.
Phew! Nothing more I hate than Paul's voice in the dungeons.
And we find level 7 is where level 3 normally is. Also, going to go ahead and check. I don't know how deep he's going to get into this.
We do not have super squishy vires.
Well, they wouldn't go down on one hit point anyway, and that Triforce is as far away from you as it could be.
And a ladder block.
Indeed, but we can go left here, except we have to kill the fires all over again.
Yep, syscrusher getting a nice fancy clock drop, but not gonna do any good. But it does look like syscrusher managed to get that lucky bomb drop. I'm not sure what enemy he killed to get that.
Kananaki. Also, getting the Kananaki, finding a staircase.
Yeah, and a pack of bombs. Let's see if syscrusher not gonna spend the bomb to use that Kananaki. So unless there's a bomb hole, yep, he might be out of here.
Might be. We find a transport staircase in level 7. There's another staircase, as we do have Lionel's inside dungeons. See what this staircase... It's another transport staircase! Wait a minute.
Yep, it seems this level 7 is quite segmented. But
Absolutely.
It's gonna be interesting to see if that Kananaki is a deciding factor this early on.
Absolutely. There's the bow immediately!
Oh ho ho!
And a heart container. We have both items out of level 7 in one room.
And we have the compass.
Absolutely. He knows where that Triforce is. I wonder if he's probably gonna take that other transport staircase to see where that leads him. Meanwhile, we find level 1, where level 1 would normally be.
Interesting. Much better than level 1 being our last dungeon as in the seed before. So
Right.
Hopefully it has better items in here too.
There's an immediate Triforce. The nice thing about that is, you can up A at any point and just grab that immediately. So.
Yep. Even, especially if you pick up a heart container or two, you can grab that and pull up to sword beams again. As, also finding the bomb upgrade for 86 rupees. This early on, definitely not going to be able to afford that just yet.
Absolutely. Okay, syscrusher is looking for a bomb while in this room here. Doesn't find one at all! So, maybe in here? As alsoa makes his way to the Triforce, he's done with level 7. That was a pretty decently fast level 7. So...
And syscrusher right behind him, though. Grabbing that Triforce out of 1.
So, here's a question. Where in the world... Okay, where in the world is anything in level...
San Diego?
Or that, yeah. Alright, so we found their bomb wall. After bombing, I think, almost everything else. I gotta say, I've seen a lot of runners who are really, really good at the world screen wrap. But there's one thing that's better at that screen wrap than any other runner in the game. That'd be Pole voices. Because they do it with ease. Oh my goodness.
Smooth as butter.
Yeah, that is a Goma potentially blocking an item. That room does drop them. Syscrusher gonna go ahead. This room could be a staircase room. More than likely is. Oh, I saw it getting beam sworded. Takes a death. It's a segmented one!
Oh, but of course it is.
Right, I mean, we just can't have a good old-fashioned just level 1. There we go.
I mean, we got that pretty nice shaped last seed, so gotta expect 2 in a row? I don't think so.
Right. Alright, well, this room is terrifying. So you come to an old man room, and it looks like we're going to be playing Where is the Bomb Wall in level 1, and unfortunately, syscrusher uses his last bomb.
Where's the precious? The filthy hobbitses. They stole it from us. Alan.
Okay, then. So,
The old man asked.
I mean, you're not wrong. He definitely asked. So, alsoa going to head up towards direction of vanilla level.
What do you expect? It's October.
Yes, that's true.
Spooky things happen.
Now, speaking of spooky things, syscrusher dodging all of the beam swords here. As alsoa makes his way up towards vanilla level 2. Let us see what dungeon is here. Man, the dodging with syscrusher is amazing. Oh, there's a clock! It's a little late!
Alright, so both are item-heavy dungeons right off the bat, and unfortunately, also a book.
And a flute!
Ooh, that's a nice one.
It's
Looking for that one.
Yes. alsoa taking care of these blue lamolas. There is, I think it's like a pixel or maybe a couple where you can stand in this doorway and you will not take damage from these lamolas as they just kind of run past you.
Yep,
Just crushing everything.
only on the right side, though.
Yes.
Don't try this on the left side of the room.
Yep, absolutely. It's entirely possible that this Goma is in fact blocking some item.
But we've seen the bow already, so that
goodness.
is not going to be a problem. Ooh, that is going to be a problem, though.
Look at that.
Yikes.
I mean, the thing of it is, level 8 and level 7 share a grid, so I am actually scared to see what level 7 looks like.
Well, we've seen a bit of level 7. Remember, it was doubly segmented.
Yeah. Well, yeah, one of the segments could be that one little space there, too.
I was not paying enough attention to the HUD as they were exploring that dungeon. But look at this again. Cheap bombs, a little more expensive at 3 rupees, but not
those
gonna
are
complain.
3 times expensive, sir. Those are
300% increase.
exactly.
The shopkeeper heard us exclaim and decided to reevaluate his price.
Absolutely. syscrusher now with a full accompaniment of bombs as alsoa is heading up towards. I think he's going to check this store. Oh,
Not-
1 hit point Gorias. Nice.
Interesting that alsoa is not checking those Armos locations on the way,
That's a good point.
but does find the blue ring shop here.
Well, that Armos item is the ladder.
Okay, then. Oh, he's pulls voice. Alright. alsoa gets into level 2.
That's where vanilla
Yeah.
level 5 is at, so 2 floor items. Combat heavy, potentially.
And notice the divergence in the routing here. syscrusher all the way in the graveyard.
Indeed, alsoa, oh, he doesn't have any bombs, so he came into a room that has no doors in it and has decided to, check out for now. As he's gonna go check to see if he can get the white sword item. He's only got 4 hearts, so he has a chance, but it's anywhere between 4 and 6.
Yep.
The red ring! And he picked it up!
Very nice. Awesome early find, and that's something that syscrusher might not route in very early, all the way up on the Lost Hills like that.
Indeed.
That's a big find for alsoa early on in the seed, just 10 minutes in.
And that is going to quadruple his defense, so... Looks like he's going to go back into level 1, potentially. No, he's going to keep moving on.
Yeah, he's gonna go grab that ladder and meet syscrusher in level 4. going to be a bit better equipped to do so.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, also it does not have a bomb here, so he can't check the store and find those 3 rupee bombs. Maybe these Gibdos will drop one for him. They did not. As syscrusher taking a death in a room full of blue moblins.
Yep, that's something we might see also handle a bit easier with that red ring. And also finding the candle shop here for 74 rupees, not too bad, but a bit on the expensive side.
Absolutely. Syscrusher's gonna up A and 4 here. He does have his compass. He knows where that Triforce is. Question is, can he get to it? And hey, it's Wizrobes again. I didn't see them earlier.
Yeah, it was robes and pancakes.
And Syscrusher still on only the 3 hearts.
Oh, and look at the palette with these moblins. Definitely, I can understand why syscrusher might have taken that death.
Yeah, the blue moblins take the palette of heart container level 4. Take the palette of the dungeon they're in if they're under. Has something to do with the because their system that normally in the overworld has something to do with the sprite they're connected to or something. I don't understand it, but it always looks cool.
Yeah, I like chat's description of ninja moblins.
That's a interesting Triforce room. Now, alsoa here, going to clear this room. Unfortunately for him, we know that this room is not going to be his underground item, but it could still floor drop something. He's down to half a heart. He's going to leave that room. Save. So what happens here is if he up A's, that room will only have 1 blue Wizrobe.
Yep, saving his progress, but notice the strategy difference. No fear, just face tanking those blue Wizzies.
Absolutely. So 10 hit points. I think that's vanilla for them.
I always lose count. I do not have that one memorized.
Well, Keith rolled upward, so they've got 2 hit points from 0. So it did pick up his ladder on the way to this dungeon, so both runners with the ladder. That makes these NSU rooms slightly more tolerable.
It's always interesting watching these Wizrobes get stuck in places.
Yes. There's one nice thing about the NSU rooms is that the blue Wizrobes can in fact get stuck going back and forth over the emotes.
Similarly, Pole's voice can get stuck in blocks or in parts of the wall.
If they can.
Serves them right for trying to screen scroll like lag attack.
Exactly. Now these pancakes holding a key. He's just gonna steal it from him and leave. I don't blame him. So taking care of the 1 blue Wizrobe in that room. The rest of this room is going to be pretty easy to take care of. Still looking for that floor drop item in 4 here.
Yeah, floor drops tend to be the harder ones to dig out.
Oh my goodness, no.
Hey, it's Wizrobes. Luckily, they're on top of a bomb drop like that. So you can drop down there, you know, spam all your bombs knowing there's some more right above you.
Well, there's a map, so we'll get to see what this level 4 looks like. Okay.
Alright, maybe trying to be the D or some other letter.
Yeah, not entirely sure. Solo's pretty close here. Gonna take out that last Wizrobe. He's gonna up it. go out of the room. See if you can no-hit these two. Oh, gets body checked by the blue wizard. And Syscrusher also takes a death at the same time.
High five.
Back to start for both of them. Let's see what they're going to do. Syscrusher's going to leave. Alsoa's going to continue. He still has to get the Triforce anyway, so...
Yeah, syscrusher armed with that recorder, and Triforce can come back at any time he wants.
It's very true. Probably the good call right there, especially if that blue wizard room is in fact, or the combat down there is in fact blocking stuff.
Yep, and gonna head over to the coast.
Gonna world wrap around to hit that coast item up. See what it is. It is the wand.
Very nice find. Knew it wasn't gonna be the book, so worst case scenario it could have been the banana, but the wand is a very nice find.
So our overworld items were the red ring, the ladder, and the wand.
Yes, please and thank you.
Absolutely. Oh, Syscrusher taking a boomerang to the back of the head.
Oh, dirty, dirty Moblin. Or not Moblin, Gorilla. Dirty,
Yeah.
dirty Gorillas. Shucks. I apologize to all the Moblins out there. A Moblin would never shoot you in the back.
Exactly. So this is the room Syscrusher died in before. Let's see if Alsoa is going to make it out of here alive. Nope. Blue wizard.
Syscrusher, meanwhile, on his way back over to the forest here, picking up a couple hearts, doing some HUD clipping.
Yeah, showing us the HUD clipping strats yet again.
Well, you see, he almost got hung up on a couple tiles there. Manages to get around them.
So Alstoa is still digging level 4. And use a key to get behind a Gliok. Finds another room with blue wizards in it.
Speaking of keys, I did notice that there next to the blue ring was a 75 rupee key, so not too bad.
Also out of bombs, he's got to whack these blue wizards 10 times with that sword. As Syscrusher does find level 8. Is that the burn? Is that the burn bush?
Nope, this is vanilla level 2.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And not quite enough rupees to make that purchase of the 74 rupee blue candle. And finding some danger noodles. I'm gonna exploit that right-handed door again.
Also using his last key in level 4. Syscrusher gonna find his map of level 8. And we've seen this before. This is big. Yeah, that's a monstrosity. That's what that is. Also finally gonna find his underground item in 4. Be that heart container. Real question is, he gonna keep going for that floor drop?
It's a relatively small dungeon, but he's out of keys and out of bombs, so it all depends on the type of doors he's got to maneuver around. Like grabbing that Triforce.
Alright, the room Syscrusher in is one of those rooms that you really hope to never find and never want to see again.
Yeah, definitely not without the red ring and magical sword.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, he's going to have to up A because that shutter door clashed behind him, so that or find a bomb wall to the right. Let's see if this opens for him. It does not. My guess is he's either... Okay, he's going to give this room a try. It looks...
Yeah, these blue darknuts are in the fairy and health dropping groups, so you see one heart already, increasing his chances at survival. And of course, if he does take a bop, he will want to get bopped by those fireballs, as they deal half as much damage as the darknuts.
So checking the blue ring shop, I didn't actually see what was in it, unfortunately. As syscrusher doing work with the wand. The wand's hitbox is very weird.
But yeah, no, he got a fairy drop. You can't really tell now, but he's used it up, got it down to 1. Not gonna out.
Oh
no!
no!
The room. Oh.
No! That is so unfortunate.
That's a shame. Did all that work, and as I mentioned, did not leave the room, so all those dark nuts are gonna spawn right back in.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Oh, those orange dark nuts rolled upwards too. Oh, there's another bomb upgrade.
Still haven't purchased the candle, so saving money up for that, I think.
We also haven't seen either of our any of the 3 large secrets in the C2. So
Yeah, 2 of them are fire blocked, and the other one all the way up in Casino Corner. Not
kinda far out of the way.
common play in this turn.
Looks like Alsoa is going to go ahead to the coast item. He's going to be very happy to find a wand, get some offensive upgrades.
Yeah, might make him worried though. If the seed is as easy for Alsoa as it is for syscrusher, we know syscrusher is no slouch.
Oh, syscrusher also found the Triforce in level 8 already. Early Triforce in 8, but no items as of yet.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of keys, up to 2.
Until you find that any key, you're never going to reject a key.
Well, it might be blocked by something like danger noodles on the other side of the room that you don't necessarily want to pass through.
Well, yeah, okay, this is true.
Always an exception to the rule, if I've learned anything from Randomizer.
That's very true. Now speaking of keys, he finds one, doesn't bomb upwards, gonna go ahead and take the... No, it's an item staircase, and it's a heart container.
Surprise, surprise.
Between the 2 games, we now have 4 heart containers in level 8s. I mean, with as many good items as we found in the overworld, we're gonna find a lot of heart containers inside of dungeons, don't get me wrong, but still. Free bombs. Free bombs are always nice. And Aquamentus. Ooh, that is not a nice room to run into. syscrusher finishes that room with 1/2 a heart left. Alsoa, meanwhile, gonna go ahead and clear out this, or at least attempt to clear out this blue dark nut room. With that red ring, it's a lot easier for him to just whack these guys with the wand. Syscrusher finds a heart container.
And Alsoa just gets $5 out of that dark nut room.
Ouch.
And syscrusher finds a manhandle up.
I think he tried to bomb south, didn't work, so he's probably just gonna leave him.
Yep, there is that other room up in the north corner, the northeast corner. But yeah, this level 8 is all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, really, that is a if one of our items is in that lower right corner, that is a long way to go for that. I do believe it's blocked by a solid wall, so we gotta find that transport staircase.
Yeah, that bomb wall did not open up.
And again, syscrusher looking at the Triforce for 8. He's not going to grab it yet. So using his last bomb, but is going to be rewarded for a bomb wall. He's trying for. Okay, there. Syscrusher has found a staircase, as so is alsoa, and I don't know if I've seen this one or not. That's transport and a white sword for Syscrusher.
Yeah, I believe that's it for syscrusher. Both items, knows where the Triforce is at.
Absolutely.
Looks like alsoa found his way into that lower section, finds a rupee boss. Unfortunately, nothing else is going to be down here.
Oh man, and he's going to end up clearing this reverse C room because it could be a staircase.
Staircase or a drop room.
Exactly. Well, he's got the fairy. I mean, with the red ring and wand and now that fairy, it's not going to be difficult. It's just going to take time.
Yep, and little does he know, this is time that syscrusher didn't spend in here.
No, that's true, but syscrusher did spend a bunch of time trying to clear some different rooms, so I don't know yet. Anyway, he's going to grab a medium secret from these Armos if he can get through that.
Yep, exploiting those iframes. Now fully loaded to pick up that blue candle.
The blue candle is going to grab a potion from this. Okay. I like the play because you know you've got enough hearts for the white sword item, and since you now have the white sword, magic sword, while nice, isn't something that you're going to rush to go get.
Yep, makes sense to me. And it looks like he's headed straight for that white sword cave. And gonna be pretty pleased with that red ring.
Absolutely. Although could be slightly kicking himself for not coming up here earlier, but it's just just the way of the routing.
That was really interesting seeing how alsoa and syscrusher changed up their routing a little bit. At least more so alsoa kind of changed up the routing that he did from his first season.
Absolutely. He's going to go ahead and clear out this orange dark nuts here, looking for a bomb drop. They're not doing it, though. Not hearing anything of it. No bombs for him. As we find level 2.
Yeah, alsoa stumbled in here earlier. I forget what blocked him out.
This right here. He had no bombs.
Yep. No bombs. Didn't have a ladder or a wand. But alsoa now has the Triforce out of level 8. So runners, once again, tied up in Triforces.
He's going to go back into level 8 here. Grab the free bomb pack. Going to find the bomb upgrade, old man here. He's not too many rupees away from being able to afford it.
Yep, and seeing how close it is to that dungeon start, I wouldn't be surprised if someone whistles back here at some point. At least depending on how large our large secret is.
That's very true. We got a map of level 2, and wow, okay. And a compass, too, while we're at it, so we know which room we have to clear for the Triforce.
Yeah, always a nice find.
Bomb wall blocking a couple rooms in here. Let's see where it leads to. A couple of red Lamolas, nothing though.
Yeah, as that old man said, nothing really matters.
Another set of orange Lamolas and still nothing. So everything's in this grouping of rooms down here in level 2. Another bomb requirement.
And also has found his white sword staircase.
will be happy with that, but he's probably not going to be happy that that's the item inside here. After spending all this time, you want like a big payoff, and there's a Lulamola. Oh, Syscrusher uses his potion. I didn't see if he was almost dead.
And unfortunately, also hunted down those dark nuts and didn't get a single bomb drop. But now completely done with level 7, I believe. Or level 8, sorry.
I believe so as well. I don't know, though. Doesn't have many heart containers, and there were 2 of them in here, although he may have just seen them and left them. Nope, he's still looking. Red candle for Syscrusher. First item in level 2.
Alright, very nice find. We can save those rupees up for either the wood arrows or that bomb upgrade. Or you never know when you might need to purchase a key.
Very true. And there's a heart container, so those are our 2 items in level 2. He's gonna go grab his Triforce that's just sitting on the floor over here. Yeah, or we may need... that's true. Chat brings up the good point. We may need to purchase meat. It's rare, but... not the meat. The needing the meat. That's rare.
If you did mention last seed that you haven't seen that yet in this tournament. So if it happens, I'm blaming you.
That's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. Syscrusher going to go ahead and trek towards Death Mountain. I'm gonna guess he's gonna check vanilla level.
Yep, stepping right across that water. Meanwhile, it looks like alsoa is gonna purchase his blue candle.
Looks like, yep.
And gonna head into the burn bush under vanilla level 8.
See, under vanilla level 9 is level 5.
So missing 3, 6, and 9.
Yeah, another vertical shoot room. Syscrusher going to clear it to see if anything drops in the center here, so he knows if he actually needs to come in here again.
And also finding level 6 underneath the burn bush, so that leaves level 9 either raft or recorder blocked, along with level 3.
Along with level... which one?
9 and 3.
3, yeah, 3, there it is. Also coming to a staircase and finds the raft in level 6, nice and quick.
Alright, so we here viewing are all but the silver arrows away from no mode.
I am kind of surprised Syscrusher did not, has not gone to check Recorder Lake yet. Oh, that's a Bluger. Blueberry and a shutter door. That's a combination you never really want to see. As he grabs his I think alsoa's gonna bounce. And he is. Syscrusher gonna go ahead and is he gonna try to connect? No, he isn't. Okay, I thought he was trying to set up a kinetic key in that room.
That would have been impressive against the blue darknet. But rewarded with the map here in the shoot room, name that ink blot.
Well, unfortunately, he actually needs a key. He's key blocked. He's absolutely key blocked.
So also during doing the potion pickup here in Monocle Rock, now we're gonna head back up to Vanilla 5.
So, Syscrusher, I wonder if he is going to try to set up the Canana Key now. Looks like that's what he is going to do.
Oh, smart play. Take out the Wizrobes first. And of course that pancake. Or maybe not take out the Wizrobes first. See if the Wizrobes are a priority.
Absolutely. Oof.
And he gets a red Wizrobe. Nice.
Silver arrows!
Wow, Kananaki makes the difference here in level 5 for Syscrusher. Gotta be very happy with that.
Absolutely, my goodness. So with that, he still needs to find the bow out of 7. So with that, I think we have everything we need, don't we? We got the recorder, the raft, the bow and arrows, and the ladder.
Yes. Yep. We here are in no mode other than where exactly level 9 is.
That's right. Syscrusher going over towards Vanilla 3, which is our level 7, so he may be... He still has no keys, though.
Yeah, yikes. That could be something that comes into play, where that any key is and which runner may or may not find it.
And so he's going to go ahead and skip that. He's going to... I wonder if he's going to get the large secret and then go buy keys. That might be a thing.
Yep, not a bad call. Or maybe just head into Recorder Lakes. Hope you find a whole bunch of keys in that dungeon. Ew.
I didn't
Not
see it.
the
What was
largest large secret. I think it was 86. I hope
Yeah.
I didn't see it a 5 instead of an 8.
Yeah, ouch. Well, okay, so level 9 is underneath Recorder Lake, so that puts level 3 at the raft spot.
And Syscrusher did not jump into level 6, didn't even burn the bush.
He's going there now. Yeah, that's exactly where he's going now. Meanwhile, also clearing up level 2 here. There was, see, the red candle and then a heart container in here, so... Syscrusher is kind of accidentally bumped into by the enemy with the Triforce in level 6, so he's got his Triforce out of 6 now. As also now has his red candle.
Yep, and most likely gonna jump back in here with those full hearts.
Yeah, gotta get his Triforce. He's got his Triforce out of 2. I didn't see if he grabbed the heart container or not.
Yeah, I did not take note of that either. But he's jumping out, so my guess would be he did find it. He did grab that map, and level 2 being pretty small. Not something you're gonna, usually leave an item behind in. Syscrusher finds the raft here in the staircase.
He's gonna up A, save out. Yeah, I believe 6 is in fact Goma blocked, so he's got half the solution for that. Now, we know that the bow's in level 7, but wouldn't it have been a thing if you had to grab that raft, go up here to level 3, and then find the bow up here?
I'm sure that seed could get rolled eventually. I just hope I'm not the one playing it.
So, a level 3 also has Whiz Robes in it, because of course it does.
Yeah, these Wizard Robes have been just about everywhere. Good news is they probably won't be in level 9. Right? There's only, they can only be in 4 maximum dungeons?
I'm not entirely certain, I'll be honest with you. I know there is a limitation. So we know that north of this room is the silver arrows.
I know there was some talk in the Discord about just doing one enemy everywhere. But Fred hasn't gotten to that just yet.
Yeah, let's not think about how horrifying that could be. This room just drops a key for Syscrusher.
Not gonna say no to those keys.
Also finds the silver. He does have the silver arrows, so.
Yeah, he took a different path here in this level 5.
That actually puts Alsoa in go mode. He's got everything he needs.
Also doesn't have the recorder out of 1.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't. That's right. I'm looking at the over side for that. Well, I don't know if it's fortunately or unfortunately, the only thing under that recorder lake is level 9, which means he knows that's not going to be in there. Ooh, takes a death to those blue whiz robes, though.
I got a little too cocky with that red ring on. And still only with 7 hearts. Syscrusher up to 8. Hasn't been quite as healthy as the previous seed.
Yeah, the game's actually been giving us items instead of heart containers this time. Syscrusher finding the Triforce in 3. He's gonna keep going. There's a Patra.
The Syscrusher would much rather have the silver arrows be in level 3, or the bow rather, be in level 3 as opposed to level 7.
Indeed. Let's see what Patra drops. Patra's holding the map. That's a dinosaur?
Alright, alright. And there's the Triforce pickup for Syscrusher. 2 to go.
Wonder if he's gonna go back in, though. He is missing the staircase item. Yes, he is. Actually, is he missing both items? I didn't remember seeing anything in level 3 yet.
That's a good point. I mean, he's not, or he's looking for the boat, but yeah, I don't think we've seen anything. Of course, we're still missing both bananas.
That's true. So it does find a heart container, and he is gonna go ahead and grab this one.
And I think that last death by Wizrobes humbled him a bit.
Potentially. All the lag in the world in this room. Lots of arrows going around.
Sometimes that extra lag can be beneficial. It's almost like pause buffering.
Yep. It's very true. As he's taking care of those orange wizrobes, still not finding anything. Level 3 is not being generous with the items, but there's at least our staircase.
And also is out of his dungeon, level 5. So he's just got 2 to go. And going into vanilla level 1, it looks like, is hopefully going to come out here with his recorder. And not the book.
And underground item in 3, another heart container. So I feel like there's just these 4 rooms left.
Old man a little lost in time. It might be Doc Brown. I don't know where he parked his DeLorean.
Just another key here. And there's a compass. They're getting a little worried that we saw a double push block, or potential push block room with like 8 blue wizrobes in it, and that may in fact be where their drop is.
Also going back into level 1 after grabbing the Triforce.
I don't know how much more of this dungeon Syscrusher has to... Yeah, this room here.
This can't be a staircase or a drop room, right? Because of that shutter?
I don't know about that. I know it can't be a staircase, but I don't know about it if it can't drop anything. Okay, well, no, never mind.
It didn't.
Of course, this room can drop things, so...
Yeah, open staircases are a different story.
Nope. Okay, so we do have some rooms over here left to clear. That's the power bracelet.
Yep, to answer your question in chat, I don't believe they have a Game 3 scheduled as of yet.
Oh, also just picked up the book.
Uh-oh. It might have been my fault for mentioning it a few minutes ago, so Commentator's Curse strikes again. But the winner of this matchup will go on to face the winner of Redbird Grad versus No Raestra, also known as Can't Find Bombs.
So, alsoa did grab his flute out of level 1, so he's in level 3 to find that Triforce and get out.
Yep, officially in go mode. alsoa did grab that recorder out of level 1 Triforce, so looks like he will be the first into level 9 this time.
Absolutely, syscrusher still has level 5 and 7 to get through. We still have not seen that any key, and I gotta tell you, going into level 9 with only 2 keys is not a prospect that I really like to have in any game I'm running.
Yep. And as I mentioned earlier, it might be a wise decision to farm up a couple of those secrets and go back. I think it was level 8 had that early bomb upgrade, just I think 2 rooms in.
Yeah, it was pretty close to the start. Syscrusher got a ladder clip from that. Nice ladder clip.
Yep, and it looks like if alsoa can grab this, he's going to be in level 9 sub 50. It's a very nice time.
Indeed, that Triforce is eluding him, but I actually don't remember where it was. So the reason, in case you're watching this, the reason the runners don't like the book is exactly this right here. The whole fire thing. Because that hurts you.
Yeah, it tends to do more harm than good.
That, and it creates lag, you know, it's just trying to go faster, you know? There's the Triforce. He's out.
Yeah, the least dangerous of those danger noodles guarding this Triforce.
So alsoa going to make his way over towards... yeah, he's going towards 9. 8 rupees, he's not going to be buying much of anything. I wonder if he's going to grab the large secret out of here. I don't know, remember if he was the one who grabbed it, or... No, he hasn't, so he's going to grab it.
Yeah, pretty sure it was syscrusher up to 203 in his rupee count.
Yeah. So, oh, it was 58. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I did see that. Yep, I knew it was ugly. I didn't think it was that ugly.
At least he's got ammo for his bow now, but my goodness. So here we go, into level 9. And we've got north and east as our directions we can start level 9 at. Can't bomb upwards, and using one of his 2 keys right here. Oh, level 9 gives him a key back. That's what you want to see, is level 9 just pumping the keys out here, because, again, you're in here with 2.
Yeah, also wanna be finding those shutter doors. Hopefully we find that one that's holding our kidnapped.
Absolutely. So, transport staircase, alsoa is going to take it. Meanwhile, syscrusher running back towards levels.
Yeah, syscrusher cleared out level 3 and level 5 in hopes that the bow was there, but now must have determined it's in level 7.
So that room, alsoa's south of there, is terrible, terrifying, and oh my goodness, and there's a shutter door in it.
Yep, it does appear that blue Wizrobes are in level 9. They're just everywhere. I guess they're the theme of this seed. We had Dig Doggers last seed. It's Wizrobe time this one.
Oh, and that's Zelda's room!
Ooh, very nice find.
That is Zelda's room. I believe the bow was actually in the room that Syscrusher is in right here. He clears this off and it's gonna drop, I think. No, it was, maybe it was down here. Now, I remember it being pretty close, at least I thought.
And I do think it was in a staircase, if I'm remembering correctly.
So alsoa is gonna head out. Wonder where he's floating to somewhere. Wonder where he's going. Yeah, there's the bow. Okay.
My guess is alsoa is looking for some bombs. We did see just 3 rupees for a pack of 4.
That's true.
And nope, here is the staircase item in level 7, just the heart container for syscrusher. Gotta be feeling bad.
Oh yeah, there you go. He's going for that bomb shop. All he's got to do now is make his way all the way over to the Triforce in level 7. He'll be with alsoa in level 9.
Nope, and it does appear that alsoa did grab that red candle out of 2, so he has multiple uses of his fire source.
And he does. Syscrusher gonna go ahead and take the transport again.
Yeah, and this was one of the very first things that alsoa did. He dug out level 7 and grabbed the bow really, really quickly.
And he did.
And wasn't it? I believe it was due to that Kananaki that he did early on that you mentioned.
Yes, it was. Oh my goodness, what a bomb upgrade.
Both seeds offering up 6 extra rupees. Very nice.
Absolutely.
Or 6 extra bombs, rather, not rupees.
Right.
That would be a terrible upgrade. You get a
Right.
wallet upgrade of 6 rupees.
Absolutely. Syscrusher grabbing his Triforce out of level 7. Now he is going to jump into level 9, but alsoa has found Ganon!
Uh-oh. Knows where the princess is and has bacon served in a frying pan here.
And I do believe he has a potion. He can get out of danger if he gets into it. Yep, there he goes. Gonna take it right there.
Good old Hyrule Coca-Cola.
And he's got a stun lock. And we do have bacon. alsoa has defeated Ganon, and he does know exactly where Zelda's at.
Yep, taking out the pig right as syscrusher is headed into level 9. So it looks like alsoa is gonna tie this one up. 1-1.
My goodness, what a set of 2 games.
Yep, I sure hope everyone here has enjoyed watching these races as much as I have this morning. And make sure you give these racers a follow. Without these racers racing these races, we wouldn't have these races to watch being raced.
Absolutely. As alsoa is going to run through this room of blue Wizrobes. And he's gonna find the princess. And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for alsoa, winning game number 2 with an official SRL time of 53 minutes and 59 seconds, sub-houring by near almost 6 minutes and 1 second. Nicely.
Yep, and that Kananaki, I think, in the beginning, made all the difference.
Absolutely. 100%. That made a major difference. He never had to go back to level 7, had the everything. Not everything, but had the bow, had everything out of 7. What a choice to Kananaki there.
It was a pretty good seed for Kananaki. I think syscrusher grabbed those silvers from a Kananaki.
Yes,
Sees
he
that
did.
shutter door with blue Wizrobes, but oh yes, he is going back. Maybe. Yeah, looks like he is gonna take these out.
Yep. So real quick, I would love to give a shout out to our restreamer Sparkover. Thanks for getting us on the air today. Our tracker for both games has been the Alan Heffley. Again, you guys are awesome for helping us keep these games, the production going well. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And with that, we have been joined by the victor of this seed, tied the game, alsoa. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, GG.
So I had a theory as to what the difference between these two seeds was.
Okay.
Seed 1, Murphy's Law decided to say hi and get all of my bad luck out of the way early. And then Seed 2 decided to just keep it going for a little bit and then, okay, here's everything.
Well, that banana key in 7 at the beginning of the game was a major difference.
Yep. You were digging out level 9 as syscrusher was digging out that bow.
Like, getting the early bow felt good, and then not getting a bomb drop for like 30 minutes sucked.
Yes. Syscrusher has found his way to Ganon, and he does know where Zelda's at too, so it's gonna be over really quickly. So, 1-1, how are you feeling about the whole thing, Elso? Goodness, it's been 2 seeds already.
So, I'll give my thoughts on the first seed first, and that is that Hard Shuffle's terrible sometimes.
As 1 second here, as syscrusher has defeated Ganon, and he's gonna make his way over towards Zelda. Sorry, go ahead.
So, I think what really bit me in the first seed was I gambled on the item in 2, and then that was the wrong play, so I decided, okay, I'm not going to gamble on anything else, and then that was the wrong play. It was really weird.
Yeah, that was absolutely, and both of you guys spent a decent chunk of time clearing out level 8 in this second seed. That's pretty monstrous level 8.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the 8 dig, I figured it probably put me behind, but I had the early bow, and I don't know if he was able to get the early bow, which it sounds like he wasn't.
Yes, no, he did not get the bow until right before going into the...
That Goma in 6 scared me.
I'll bet, but give me 1 second here, as syscrusher is going to walk through that room of blue whiz robes and find the princess and finish with an official SRL time of 57 minutes and 48 seconds. Both runners sub-houring this seed. Goodness gracious.
Oh, and to answer the question before it comes up, the reason I forfeited out of Seed 1 and not finished it out was solely for time reasons.
Oh, I figured as much. I wasn't going to say anything.
Like, had it not been a doubleheader game 1 and 2, I would have gone ahead and finished it out.
Oh yeah, you were very close there at the end there of seed 1. No shame, you gotta get to game 2, man.
Absolutely. Oh man, it's been an exciting morning for sure. Let's see here. Yes, the second seed decided to be really nice to give you guys the red ring, the ladder, and the wand just on the overworld, so that must have felt at least somewhat good.
It was a nice change of pace not having ladder at 40 minutes instead of having it at like 10.
I'll bet.
But I had something. I forgot what it was.
So bombs, buying them in these seeds, like 1 rupee and then 3 rupees. That's amazing.
Yeah, if we can get 2 rupees for game 3, everything will be worth it. And it has to be in a different shop.
Right, yes, that's true.
Speaking of game 3, we did have a question in chat. Has that been determined yet? You know when you guys are going to be finishing up this epic duel?
We were both... I think initially we were looking at Sunday, given that I've got stuff going on this afternoon. syscrusher has stuff going on this afternoon. But nothing's been set in stone yet, and if it has, please let me know and hit me over the head with the stone.
Okay. We are also joined by syscrusher. GG's, what a doubleheader today.
Yeah, GG also. That was a good one. I didn't think my 9 was going to be that fast, but it was pretty close.
GG's to you, sir. So I thought that level 9 was just going to be another 20,000 room tour when I saw Zelda's door.
Right. I killed those blue Rizros. She was right there. That first one, though, that was something.
Yeah, I was saying to these guys, the first one was kind of a combination of Murphy's Law, all of my bad luck getting out of the way, and me forgetting not necessarily forgetting, me gambling that the item in 2 was wizard blocked, sort of.
I don't know if I got both items out of 2. I don't remember now. I must have.
In the first seed, the ladder was not wizard blocked, and that was what made me. That much I remember.
Right. Yeah, that was the last thing I got, the ladder and the bow.
Although I do like that both seeds were within roughly 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was
Based
good
on
stuff.
estimate completion for game 1 because time reasons.
Yeah, you
Right.
guys were neck and neck through it. The second one, also, you were just taking out the pig as Syscrusher was entering level 9, and it really did. It came down to that bow dig. Syscrusher, you didn't hear it earlier, but really early on, like sub 5 minutes, I want to say, Alsoa did a Kananaki in 7 and grabbed that bow, very similar to your silver arrows.
So it was really awesome. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Sometimes I forget the kinetic key. Then, like that one time in 5, I was like, oh, I could have kinetic key there. But at least I got the silvers. I don't remember if I did have to go back for the Triforce, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
Keys were an issue. Yeah.
Yes. In that second seed, they definitely were. First seed,
Yeah.
not as much because any key was the white sword item, but definitely the second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as we were saying, you hate to go into level 9 with only 2 keys.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna forfeit if I didn't wrap that up quick because I would want to go digging around for keys.
Yeah, I
That is a fair thing.
did see some cheap keys at 75, but the second seed with that large secret of 58, that was no fun.
Right.
I was
Exactly.
kind of curious. One of you guys maybe would have jumped into level 8 real quick for that bomb upgrade. That
I
was
was
pretty
thinking about
close
it.
to start. Yeah, if you don't have keys, it's nice to have a couple extra bombs.
Yeah, I did have the one bomb upgrade, and it was there. I think both seeds were 6 bombs.
Yep.
Weren't
Yep, that's right.
I almost bought the bomb upgrade over a candle.
they? Nice.
That was my bomb situation in that second seed for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, Syscrusher grabbed that free red candle before he made that purchase.
Oh yeah, I was about to go get that candle, and then I found that one. So that first seed, I always check the white sword item before I go into the level 5 location. That first seed I didn't, and it was the any key, and I got key blocked out of 6 there. And yeah, that was annoying. And then I forgot that the Triforce in 2. The minute I up in 8, I realized I left without it.
Also, if anyone knows exactly how I was routing the second seed, please let me know because I don't know how I routed that. I just kind of went places.
Me too.
See.
I was just all over the place. I left
Yeah,
dungeons. I just gamble. I just leaving items left and right in places.
Yeah, it was a very interesting route also in that second seed, but it turned out to work out.
Syscrusher, I do have a question for you.
Hmm.
Did you pick up the book?
I didn't pick it up. No.
I did. It spawned on top of me, and I'm like, all right, well, now I have a book.
Oh, nice. Always a play.
Yeah,
Especially
you got my
Wano.
book there.
Yeah, especially since the wand was so integral in both games.
I mean, I didn't mind it as much because I had white sword by that point, but still kind of annoying.
Yeah, the offense and defense was pretty good in both games. They handed it to you.
So hopefully game 3 is as explosive as these 2 races were, or at least as, well, what's the word? Decent.
I'll take
Yeah,
that.
always nice to be within the hour range.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, all right, so I'm excited to see Game 3 between the two of you, absolutely. But syscrusher, any final thoughts before we wrap this?
No, that's just thanks to all the restreamers and trackers and commentators. Appreciate it. GGLs.
Also, any final thoughts for yourself?
GGDU syscrusher, I'll echo the thanks to all the behind the scenes crew, and want to buy bomb drops for 20 rupees each.
Right. Absolutely. All right. Well, we do have a few more races today on the schedule. Dude and SC, I actually have no idea how to pronounce that name. I apologize, that person. That is Asizi. That's it. Thank you. That is starting at, it looks like 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Channel to be determined. Thurwolf versus Crimson Avix also at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Again, channels to be determined. Over at Speed Gaming 2 at 10 o'clock, Sea Falcon 7 versus DM 1184.
Yep, Sea Falcon versus D1184 will be game 2. Great matchup last night by Sea Falcon. DM will be looking for some payback. Crimson Avix versus Thurwolf, along with Judy Dude and Asizi, is game 1 of 3. So very excited for those matches.
Absolutely. Again, want to throw a quick shout out to our restreamer Sparkover, our tracker, the Alan Heffley. August, anything less before we go?
I did want to mention anyone in chat who might want to volunteer behind the scenes someday. Just ping an admin in Discord. It's really easy to get involved.
That is very true. All right. Well, from everyone behind the scenes here at Random, my name is an OPT Lawyer. I hope you've enjoyed this morning. Have a good night, everybody.